We're here at the Sweetwater Music Store, an absolute musical playground, checking out and comparing some of the best eKits on the entire market. The cool thing is you can sit down and play each of these and try them out for yourself, but I'm also going to talk about features, I'm going to talk about budget levels, price points, what to look for when you are buying an eKit. Let's check it out. All right, so when you're shopping for an eKit, it's really important to consider the different features and things that you need to look for within different categories. I'm going to talk about price point here. These are the prices as of the filming of this video. It may change in the future, but generally my thoughts on 3 different categories of eKits is your entry level, budget, more beginner level kits are usually $0 to $1,000. Then your more advanced kits are typically $1,000 to $3,000, and then your pro, high-end, top-of-the-line kits are $3,000 and up. So let's take a look at the entry-level beginner kits first. eKits in this budget category level are certainly going to miss some of the features of the high-end kits, but they have everything they need to get the job done. You're picking up a kit that is compact, it'll fit in the corner of a room, it's very easy to use, you can sit down at it, it has features like a metronome, built-in songs you can play to, Bluetooth, you want the rack to be sturdy. Those are the kind of things that you want to focus on with kits at this level. The internal samples are not necessarily going to be as high-end as the more expensive kits, and so this wouldn't be one I would recommend to put on the stage at a church or a venue, but it is awesome for at-home practice, getting started playing the drums, and just all-around inspiration. It's cool to cycle through different sounds and feel different grooves and be inspired in different ways through an eKit like this. Let's check them out. This is the most affordable way to get your hands on the iconic Roland V-Drum's name. This is the TD-02K. This kit's 3-leg drum rack is incredibly compact, and the module features 16 factory kits, a metronome, and 5 coach function modes. All you need is a drum throne and some sticks, and you've got a kit that can fit almost anywhere. All right, first up from Alesis is the all-in-one super affordable Nitro Max. Let's check it out. The Nitro Max module comes with 32 kits, a metronome, 60 practice songs, and a phone or tablet holder to watch lessons or stream audio via the built-in Bluetooth. The kit also includes BFD player, which gives you free access to premium sound samples over USB. Next up is a step up from the little brother, the Nitro Max. This is the Alesis Nitro Pro. The Nitro Pro is a step up from the Nitro Max with more sounds, a sturdier rack system, bigger 10-inch snare, and an 8-inch kick pad that is great for double bass. Step up to this kit if you're looking for more durability and want to add double bass to your arsenal. If you're looking for increased playability, more features, and a better module, that's when you should consider stepping up to the advanced level of eKits. These typically have bigger drums, bigger cymbals, which allows you to have a better playing experience, more like an acoustic kit. You also typically have more ins and outs on the module so that when you go to mix, let's say you're at a live show or you're in a church and you want to send the kick and the snare out separately or have a little bit more flexibility in the mixing, these modules oftentimes have that capability. You also get a better playability and response from the samples within the modules themselves as well. So a lot to look for in the advanced level of kits. Let's take a look. All right, so this next kit is a little bit of an outlier in our comparison. It does not have as many features as the other advanced kits, but what it trades off the features for is the absolute quietness of this kit. So if you're in an apartment or something, this thing is incredible. This is the V-Drums Quiet Design kit, and it is the quietest eKit in the world. The VQD kit from Roland is a must-have for someone who needs the quietest practice or performance kit. Whether you live in an apartment or have a very small venue, this kit will get you a drumming experience with the least amount of in-the-room pad sound on the market. It even has special platforms for the pedals to limit noise transmitted through the floor. All right, as we step into the demos of the more advanced kits, you're gonna notice that I begin to get more comfortable with the nuances of my playing around the kit. The increased playability, the better samples, you're gonna start to really experience that in the demos that I can do of each one of these kits. The previous kits are great. They're great for getting started. They're great for learning to play the drums. They're great for at-home practice, but you really start to feel the difference when you step up to a kit like this. This is the TD316. The TD316 brings you great Roland drum and cymbal pads with the new V31 module that has the same sound engine as the top-of-the-line V71. With Roland Cloud, you can also expand your module with more sounds wirelessly. This is the Alesis Strata Core. It is the middle of the 3 Strata series, the Club, which is the little brother, and then the Prime, which is the big brother. This also has the most exciting module out of any of the kits because it's touchscreen and it's just a whole blast to use. Let's check it out. The Alesis Strata Core brings you the most technologically advanced user experience from the module. The touchscreen makes adjusting kit parameters, sounds, and effects easy and inspiring. You get over 370 kit pieces with over 800 articulations and over 144,000 samples to create a nuanced playing experience. The ARC cymbal pads play and choke across all 360 degrees for a realistic playing experience. Although it doesn't technically fall within the $1,000 to $3,000 range I put on the advanced category, I'm going to keep this one in there as an honorable mention because it is just a bigger, beefier version of the TD316 from Roland. This is the VAD316, which basically means you get a full-size kick drum and bigger shells that looks nice on stage. Let's hear it. The VAD316 from Roland adds a full kick drum, deeper shells, and the adjustment of standard drum hardware instead of a rack if you want a different visual aspect and playing experience with your V31 module. If you're not too concerned about the budget, but instead you want to make sure that you have the best module with increased ins and outs for your venue, for your church, if you want to have increased playability, if you're at home practicing and you just want it to feel like a real acoustic kit, but you don't have that opportunity to have an acoustic kit at home, these are the kind of kits that you want to take a look at. Now, I put a wide variety of kits within this Pro category by setting it at $3,000. Not everyone has the budget for the top-of-the-line V80-716 from Roland, but that doesn't mean that you're going to miss out on the opportunity for a lot of these incredible features, a great module, incredible sounds, and that's what I wanted to make sure that the point was driven home here. Yes, this is the Cadillac of drum sets, but at the same time, there are a lot of other great kits within this price point that may fit your needs better. So let's take a look at some of these Pro eKits and figure out which one of these is right for you. All right, so now as we're getting into the Pro level kits, you're getting the better modules and even more playability from the actual triggers. This is the TD516 with the V51 module from Roland, and it also includes the digital ride, digital hats, and digital snare, which means even more playability. Upgrading to the 516 series from Roland gives you the incredible digital ride, snare, and hi-hats that make 3 of your most important kit pieces an even more realistic and expressive playing experience. The V51 module gives you those flagship Roland sounds with 2 additional outputs for greater flexibility with your mix than the standard stereo outputs on other modules. All right, so this is the big brother Alesis Strata Prime. I showed you the core and talked about the club earlier. Same basic user interface, but the Prime drum module is bigger with more ins and outs, which gives it that more professional, more top-of-the-line opportunity for all the different scenarios. Strata Prime from Alesis brings you the ultimate Alesis playing experience with more drums and cymbals than the Strata Core and a full-size kick drum. The Strata Prime module also offers a bigger touchscreen for that impressive user experience, as well as more outputs for greater mix flexibility. All right, this is the Zildjian ALCHEM-E series. The thing you're gonna get with ALCHEM-E is the most realistic, most nuanced, dynamic, articulate cymbal playing experience on an electronic kit. Let's check it out. If you've ever played a real acoustic kit and then an electronic kit, you know that it's almost impossible to emulate the playing experience of a real acoustic cymbal, yet Zildjian has done it. With a library of iconic Zildjian cymbal sounds and real metal cymbals, if you want an eKit with the most realistic cymbals, this is the one. This is the DWE. It is a hybrid acoustic and electronic kit. So you get real drum shells, real DW drum shells, which are awesome. And also the electronics and the setup here, it's all wireless. So it's a really unique and interesting kit. This DW eKit brings you a hybrid playing experience that can be swapped between real, legendary DW Maple acoustic shells and a wireless electronic playing experience. You also get access to DW Soundworks with a wide selection of iconic DW drum tones to trigger while set up as an electronic kit. All right, this is the flagship of the whole Roland lineup. This is the VAD716, the best V71 module, the digital inputs, the ride, hat, snare, big full drums, looks like a kit. This thing is crazy. Let's hear it. The Roland VAD716 brings you a 2-up, 2-down, full-size playing experience with the flagship V71 module and the digital ride, snare, and hats. The V71 module has 8 additional direct outs, allowing you to send individual audio from your kick, snare, ride, hi-hat, toms, and crashes. This is the ultimate for live performance, churches, and venues that want the most control and flexibility in their mix and the best playing experience for their drummers. The bigger brother to the Roland TD516, this is the Roland VAD516. This is the full drum set looking version of the same 5 series with the V51 module. Let's play it. If you want your eKit to look like a real kit on stage, the VAD516 pairs the V51 module with real drum sizes and hardware for a look and feel that is more authentic to an acoustic kit at a lower price than the VAD716. Thanks so much for checking out this video. I hope that it's answered all of your questions about eKits, but if you still have some questions, you can contact your Sweetwater sales engineer and they will help you find the perfect eKit for your scenario. Also, if you can swing by the Sweetwater store in Fort Wayne, Indiana, you can try out these kits yourself, which will really help you pick out the exact one you want. Thanks so much for watching. Happy drumming.